My name is Victoria White, and I've been using structured water for 8 years. My husband Tim and I live in the Sonoran Desert outside of Tucson, Arizona. When we first moved out here, all you could see were cholla cactus and mesquite trees. So it was pretty much desolate. You could see the ground, just a parched brown earth and some cactus. We found out about Natural Action Technologies and structured water through a neighbor friend of ours in Colorado where we used to live. And I called him, talked to him, immediately bought the house unit. And we've been very happy ever since. I had no idea what it would bring us. I knew that it was good, but what I've come to see in our experience using structured water over the past 8 years, I feel so blessed that we have this in our lives. We live on 4.5 acres, and we have surrounded our property with a water line that goes all around it so that we can provide structured water wherever we want to, anywhere that we have plants. This is one of our irrigation boxes that we use to feed our orchard with structured water using drip irrigation. And we have a garden unit on here, a small garden unit, where the water comes up from and then it splits off into an octopus of pipes where we have all of these timers that go off at different times. This is a very efficient way to be able to structure a large area with just one unit. We've got a fruit and nut tree orchard, which we're standing in right now, 50 approximate trees, everything from apples, peaches, pomegranates, persimmons, apricots. They were very small 8 years ago. They were about the size of broomsticks. Now our trees are producing thousands of pieces of fruit every year. We are also growing moringa trees. We have an apricot tree that we planted from bare root, just small little trunk. It now has a base on it about that big. You would never guess that it's only 8 years old. And it has produced 10,000 pieces of fruit in a single season, just prolific. I can't even believe it, and here we are in the Sonoran Desert. Also, our vegetables we're able to grow year-round here in Tucson, and we see very thick, healthy, dense growth, very green, and these are all indications of healthy plants that can withstand pests. But one of the best things about them is to eat fruit that was grown with structured water is like having fruit when you were a kid, or the taste that you might have forgotten. You get the full flavor of what it is that you're growing with structured water. So the awareness of having locally grown produce and organic produce is becoming very prevalent. And if you think about it, water is just as important as food. Water we need to grow our food. Our body is mainly made up of water. So we need water to be able to be the delivery system of the nutrients of the food that we eat into the cell. So we should think of it in the same way that we do with food, that we want the highest quality water we can get, not only to grow our food, but to feed our bodies at the cellular level. And that's what structured water does.
My name is Tim White, and I'm Victoria's husband, and this is our structured water pool. We've had it for about 3.5 years now, and I love going in my pool. Structured water is an amazing feeling on your skin and on your body. When I get in the pool, my pool is my sanctuary. I feel energized, I feel alive, and another nice thing about it is we don't have to use chemicals. We don't have to use but maybe one hockey puck size tablet of chlorine every 3 weeks. And that structured water actually allows the chlorine to do what it's supposed to do, but it negates the harmful aspects of chlorine. We have a jacuzzi as well that I don't use any chemicals in, which is really quite amazing. I only change the water in my jacuzzi once every few months, even though I use it every day. The water stays extremely clean and clear because it's structured. We have a unit on the jacuzzi where it's constantly running through a structuring unit. I'm sure Victoria told you about the trees. That palm tree I planted, it was this big 7 years ago. And look how big it is.
They are 20 feet tall now. They're very happy palm trees.
It wouldn't be without structured water. I just know it. We wouldn't have been able to do all this.
I would recommend structured water to a gardener for sure. We just feel so blessed to have structured water in our lives and to have been turned on to this. And I would love to share our enthusiasm with whoever is watching this video that it is something that has changed our lives and it can change your lives too. Your life will thank you. Your body will thank you. And plants love structured water.